Hello, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for the third edition of the Caves of Qud Mod Jam Showcase. I'm so excited to do this. This is always such a good time, and the theme this year is also very exciting too. And I am joined with Books, and we are going to go over the entries together. Books, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Yeah. After I'm very glad that this has all come together.
Yeah, we
Um,
behind the scenes we kind of we did a little we kind of prepared this right up to the wire. So sorry we're late a bit, but we had to get the mod pack going, and that will be available to y'all very shortly. Um,
yes.
but it will be up very soon. Um,
Mhm.
but we've prepared a special, I shouldn't say we, Books prepared this, a special sort of mod that allows us to spawn all the pets at once, which will be great because it'll allow us to summon all friends at once. And we have some exciting presets to go through as well. Books, did you want to maybe like introduce the theme and what your impressions were this time around? I know this was like was this our highest entries, highest amount of entries?
No. Our the first last year's one had the most entries, but this one was ended up being surprisingly popular. So the theme of the Mod Jam this year is pets and presets. Basically, Caves of Qud has a feature wherein, uh, originally it was developed for people who have um, who have subscribed to the Patreon, the Freehold Games Patreon, but you can start the game with a pet, which is basically a friendly companion. Generally comes with a little bit of extra story attached, um, conversation, and so on. Um, and and they're relatively simple to create. And then the other thing, part of the mod jam was presets, which are basically pre-made character configurations um, with the game that come with like an extra tile and an extra name and like a description and stuff. Um, the interesting thing about presets is that you don't it doesn't add it is more or less refiguring it you don't add like much to the game outside of the tile, but I find it very I find that they can be very useful for encouraging people to share like a build that they really like, or
Hmm.
try to tell a story using sort of the building blocks that the game creates. There are a couple things that you can do using the presets that you can't do with the character creation, but it is significantly more limited um, than uh, like adding your own character type to the game. But it also then is more uh, more resilient to game changes, which
Hmm.
I thought was a important consideration um, for something that finished just over a month before the game comes out.
Yeah, and we would be amiss to mention that the game is coming out. It is coming out. 1.0 is just around the corner. December 5th is not that far away. So I believe the mods will only really work for a short amount of time. I saw in the itch description it was kind of like because we're in this awkward sort of phase before launch.
I would expect these because this is data based, like data file only based words. It is only using data files. It should be more resilient to the update, which is
Okay.
which is the intention. Specifically on the page, because traditionally we've had sort of a period of time where if you update your mod, we will update the pack. Um, we ended up extending that sort of period in which we will do that just a little bit past game's release, just in case for some reason something breaks.
That's awesome. That's amazing. So let's jump right into it. How this is gonna work is we're gonna have to load up the preset characters. The pets are gonna be a little bit easier to show, but we have to sort of like go back, load a new character to show off the presets. So is there one like off the top of your head you'd like to start with? Either the mutated human or the truekin ones?
I mean, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go through the Truekin ones because there are fewer, just to start off with. So it's so if you like go, so like those are the three. But basically, what you as you can see, like they start with a tile, a little bit of a description. Some people have like followed the pattern of the previous, like the in-game ones that are just like bulleted points and then sort of a description of like how difficult is it to start with.
Additional
and then
preset
if you
by flower and spiral static.
Yes. So that is the favored by the Aji, monster catcher, and then outcast priest. Favored by the Aji is by Gearlink. Monster Catcher, as you mentioned, is by Flower and Spiral Static, and then Outcast Priest is by Methril. I recall, yes. But if you like click on one of the character presets, if you look at the top bar, it will have already set everything for you, so you can see like. It sets your attributes, it picks your cybernetics, it sets sort of the caster calling.
And can I click these to see what they are? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes,
So we only have
yeah.
the techno scanner on this one, and then this.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay.
So you can just sort of see like what's picked. So we don't have to like load up the game with all of these because that will take more time. We can, but like as you can see, like they even picked Jopa as the main as the starting point, which you can do. But then like if you like click pre-gens all the way at the top bar, we can just loop back and go over like the different ones. Like if you click the pre-gens in the top bar.
Oh yes, here we go. Gandalf Brockman saying they got left out.
I mentioned in the rules that this was intended for explicitly presets and pets, and due to time constraints, I did not include any of like the mods that did not that wandered outside of those boundaries. I think the mod in question is Knights of Qud, and it looks very interesting. So if you, I would definitely suggest people check it out. In addition to checking out all of the other mods, but I did not include it to the pack.
That's fair. Okay, so maybe what we'll do is we'll link it maybe in the description. We'll post it on the KitFox Discord after, so people can check that out. But yeah, make sure you follow the rules, everyone. It's a very technical operation we got running here. I'm very interested in the monster catcher because right off the bat we have a very like idealistic sort of like surround yourself with friends and become the very best like anime character. Like I'm thinking like Ash Ketchum perhaps.
I think that is an explicit. Yeah, that's almost almost certainly a Ash Ketchum.
And I like that the arm is the one thing for like super throwing of the Pokeball, so to speak.
Yes, that's the companion pet that comes with. Which Ego's very good for like proselytization and all of that. What is the? Oh, and it's the console. If you click. If you, it doesn't. It looks like it didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You start with proselytization, which is very funny. That's really thematic. The pet for this mod is a hamster in a ball.
Oh,
It's really cute.
where did you see that? Where did that go?
You would have, if you go to customize and click pet, it is the ham Hesper. I don't. Let's see. Where is it?
Oh, Ham Esper here.
Yes.
Oh, and we'll load up all the pets. Don't worry. But
Yes.
I can
Yes.
immediately see how that's very relevant to the theme. Oops, I went too far. And then we have Outcast Priest, which I love
Yes.
this one here. The like model is
Oh.
very cool.
Yes. Methril is very good at making tiles, and he has made a couple tiles for other people in this mod jam, including my mod, which it's very very nice. So that's Priest of All Moons. So you can see sort of the inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
The companion pet for this one is Lampathy.
What is that? I mean, we're gonna have to look at that later. It looks like an ice cream cone from here, but I know it's not that.
I believe Lampathy is a it looks like a floating robot.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't even. I want to look at these like all right now because they're just like so many of these names are like, oh, um, but yeah,
Yes.
we'll look at it. Don't worry, everybody. We'll get there in our journey. So yeah, those are the. I keep going back too far. So those are all the Truekin ones. And then when we
Yes.
open up mutated human, it's boom.
Yeah, people did a number more mutated human presets than Truekin,
Oh.
which I imagine makes sense in part because there's a lot more with all of the mutation options, there's a lot more like configuration to consider.
Acid Rustler looks like it could just be like some of these actually like look like they could be real presets like in the game.
That's another Methril tile in creation.
Oh.
The associated pet with that one is Stubble, who is.
Oh yeah, right at the top there, that crocodile-looking guy.
Yes.
And I like how it's a graybeard. What are the mutations on this one? I'm gonna go back. Get out of here. Corrosive gas generation, of course. Adrenal control and the slime glands. So we have like a glandy boy.
Yes.
Time dilation.
And then a graybeard who's not very strong, but is very very. It has a strong presence with Berate.
And then we have the Arctic Nomad.
Yes. That is by Troll Emperor. The companion pet is the Arctic Fox.
Of course, that makes sense. Oh, it's
yes.
so cute. Oh, I can even tell right here. Oh.
It's very adorable.
The mutations track on this one too. I think we have. I guess I could go right to the summary. The freezing ray, the thick fur, albino, cryokinesis, two-hearted. I don't know what that means off the top of my head. What's it? Oh, it's just the toughness. Literally two hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Assuming one of the hearts is from the pet. That's my.
I can't accept it. And then the next one. Yes. Um, it that is from the Becoming Belongings monster by Filson. Um, it is a Discworld reference. Um,
Ah.
just to not to put it out there. The companion the companion pet is it's a sentient chest called Belongings.
Oh, literally. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sort of like mimic-esque sort of thing.
Yes,
I do like the
which
description. We'll go back. What was it? A bit anxious, but overall a nice person. Aren't we all?
yes. Um,
Triple jointed force wall, Kindle, pyrokinesis. Very good, very good. Cat herder. There's always at least one cat related thing, I feel like, in each of the mod jams. I don't know if it's the same person who does them, but like, I do love that.
mhm. I really
Untested
like
in combat, beyond making kibble.
the uh, the additional. I really like the commentary on this one, like the parentheticals.
Yes. Resistant to the cold, both temperatures and disease. Survivable starting build if you intend to herd cats. Only if you intend to herd cats. I'm
um,
assuming that the pet associated with this is some sort of cat.
yes, it is Dawn and Dusk, right below Billy.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yes. The double cat.
yes.
Or are they attached to each other? We'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to find out. The mutations I did note as well as being very good. The heightened hearing and quickness, obviously. Night vision, obviously. Regeneration, I assume that has to do with the 9 lives of it all. Thick fur,
Yes.
telepathy, because cats know what we're thinking. So that's
Hmm.
just, of course.
Yeah, and very high agility and
Mm.
willpower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Then we have a Denmijin. Denmijin? Am I pronouncing
I
that right?
think
Imagine?
so. I don't know. That the previous preset was by Thighs. This one is by Kernel Method. Um, that is just a preset for this mod. Um, it is tinkering oriented, as you can see, um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with high
Electrical.
intelligence. Yes, which is helpful for.
Irritable genome. We've decided to go with a negative mutation on this one.
Mhm. I mean, that's how you get extra mutations.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. That's why we have all these extra ones.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Does this one come with a pet as well, or this is just the preset?
This one's just the preset.
Yeah, I guess some people y'all went above and beyond. You're like, I'm gonna do both, which
Yeah,
is a great thing. But we also love the fact that people are coming up with their own presets and not worrying about the pets, because that in itself is very fun.
mm.
Yeah, we're gonna see what happens when all the pets spawn at once. We did one beta test with books, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? In the past, we've spawned things all at once with our other mod jams, and things have happened. Let's
It
just
was
say.
very exciting. It was very exciting.
And it just leads to a whole lot of like, basically like the. Oops, I went too far. Oh, it just basically leads to like mods reacting to each other in ways that we can never predict.
Yes, for sure. The
This is
next
very
one,
interesting.
yes, this one is Glitch by Eric. It is another. It's one of the examples of like doing things that are not not normally allowed in the character creation. So if you
Mm.
click it, um,
Oh.
you have some weird things going on.
What is
such
going
as
on?
minus 108 intelligence, 145 ego, um, a bunch of levels of mutations that you're not supposed to be able to have leveled, and multiple flaming rays. It's
on the
very
hands,
normal.
face, and feet. Very
Yes.
normal.
The companion pet for this one is
Uh,
yes. You can set the default name with the preset, and the preset same with the pet. The companion pet is Error, which is a zero gel, which spoilers for the later parts of the game, can apply different effects on creatures in ways that are very chaotic. If you couldn't guess from the way this whole mod is set up.
Are we gonna be safe spawning this with all the other pets? Is that
We'll
gonna
see.
be okay?
We'll see.
This may not be safe. This is like my mind immediately goes to the thing when like the dogs are all in the room and like who knows what's gonna happen to the rest of the pets. I hope it's not too
Yes.
disturbing.
It will be a surprise for all of us.
Glitch is so far like yeah, player tile not found. We'll see. Nothing a calm wish can't save. You have to remember I'm not exactly the quickest with the trigger finger when it comes to this game. Although, as some of y'all maybe are. So by the time I'm like, it might already be over. We'll see. Then we have the Wandering Parasite, which I like this too. I like the vines all over.
Yes.
For vine. It is the vine.
Let's see. Who is this? Is part of In Search of a Friend by Hazari. The companion pet is I don't remember the name, but it looks like a watering can.
Let's take a look. The name got is that
the name got the name didn't
error?
Get updated.
Errors
all right, now it is back to random.
Is it Pantagalia? That sort of looks like a
no. It is maybe it's just a drip right below Eric.
Oh, it's a water. You said a watering can. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you clear the name, it'll fix it probably. I'm gonna go with the narrative that. Oh, there we go. It's gone.
Yeah, it's back to random. Mm-hmm.
It could have also been like the errors already infected my game. But we have night vision, we have photosynthetic skin, amphibious, beguiling, burgeoning, siphon vim, and telepathy. And of course,
very
makes sense.
Very plant and water based. Very tough.
Yes, 21.
Toughness is always good.
Oh, this one's cool. Knight of the Wastes.
Yes. This is Knight of the Wastes and Pentaglia Merchant by Grote 7. So the one that you were looking at earlier, Pentaglia, that's the companion pet for this one.
Oh, okay. Says Ural, he's a churl, but you'll afford his service if you're flat broke, and nobody can argue against that. Double muscled, heightened quickness, night vision, slime glands, triple jointed, two-hearted, but socially repugnant. Aww. That's too bad. Then the pet you said was the
Yes.
Pentaglia.
Pentaglia, I think.
Pentaglia. I'm curious about how that connects to the lore.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
son Crumb.
this is my mod that I assembled a little late, um, but it is also one of the ones that sort of goes outside of the default situation. So if you click on it,
Absurdly
um,
difficult. Oh.
yes, continue anyway. Yes. As you can see, he starts with one in every attribute, um, and no actively positive mutations. Um, my partner has been going through a run with this one recently, and uh, it has been a challenge to sort of get over all of the different complications because, like, when you start with one toughness, you start with a single hit point,
Oh my god.
um, and when you start with a single strength, you start with 15 pounds of carrying capacity.
Oh my
So
god.
it's the startup is long, we'll say. Um, but I'm interested to see if anybody manages to find success with the build.
That's a
Um,
challenge if I've ever seen one. Whew.
yes, yes. The tile is by Mefril, who I'm very thankful for.
Thank you,
Um,
Mafro.
yes, I feel like he did a very good job at capturing the vibes.
He's so cute. I didn't realize you could make. I guess you can make them that small. You can do whatever you want, but I don't think I've ever
Yes,
seen
yeah.
one so small. Cause yeah, he has every disease, which I do know the reference to that one. You're very cute. Yeah, that's a good challenge, everybody. If you're looking for like a whole new way to play Qud, I would suggest the Sun Crumb.
Mhm.
Oralloy core. This one is very interesting.
Yes, this is Orloy Core by um, Monopolator. I think they also go by Monosophie, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yes, this is a uh, preset um, that is doing the five unstable genome, which is a popular build, which is sort of doing like the same thing that I'm doing, but like less difficult, because you don't have literally single attribute points and things.
What is consuming it? Consuming it. Are we assuming this is a thing that can be consumed, or is consumed an it that we are unaware
Um, okay, it's you spent years meditating upon salt and radio waves. By divine providence, you happened upon a tin containing a high-grade metal pill.
of?
Consuming
Oh.
it has brought your latent potential to the surface. Pilgrimage is necessary to realize it. So basically, for the people that don't know, unstable genome gives you a chance every level to gain a mutation. And then it spends that level of unstable genome. So starting with 5 means that you only have chimera and brittle bones, but then you can save on mutation points because it only costs 3 versus the up to 5 for other mutations. So
Right,
people
right.
like to um, get chimera also is fun because every time you gain a mutation after you level up, like after you start the game, you get one of the options gives you an extra limb. Um, so you can get very wild creations using this type of build, with limbs literally everywhere, which is it's one of my favorite builds.
The limb build, basically.
Yes.
Does
So
this
yeah, as you
one
can
come
see,
with
the
a
name
pet?
is no. This one does not come with a name, but like a pet, but it does come with the name Perfect Core.
Ah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I realize that it is the points are continuous sentences. I'm just like, what? I don't know. To me, cut is always like, it could be that, it could, who knows?
Yes, yeah. Um, Next up is Scout. That is, I believe that is part of the Redox Glider Pet mod by Salvagati, with the companion pet being the Redox Glider. But yeah.
Oh, is this one here? Seer?
Yes.
Oh. It's a cute one, I can tell from here.
It is a very cute one. Mm-hmm.
And so is the idea that this is also some sort of well, because it's the heightened hearing, the night vision, albino domination, precognition, teleport others. So it's like some sort of other like squirrel-esque flying squirrel human hybrid.
Yes, yeah, and on the project page, they mentioned that like the intention is that you can like dominate your pet to scout ahead.
That's really neat, and probably like super useful, I would assume, for many things.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very fun.
And we really don't know what is underneath the jacket. It's a little mystery thing. Wow,
but yes,
look at this one.
if I'm not mistaken, this is another metal tile. The Scout is. The next two are part of the Relic Hunters mod by Dancer Rogue. They are, if you couldn't guess from the first point, they are Adventure Time related pets. Or presets, and then there's also Jake the dog as a pet.
Yeah, there he is. I mean, that is, yeah, they've got the limbs of Jake the dog, that's for sure.
Yes, yeah, and then
let's go.
Yeah, these tiles are a little small, but yeah, but both Relic Hunter and Fern are part of the same mod.
Very, very cool. These are like super, super detailed for such a tiny little sprite. And again, we've got like the many, many, many mutations on this.
Yes, yeah. As you can see, you get multiple defects, which is very, complicated. By default, the game only lets you take one, but you can enable the option to take multiple. And with how the presets are set up, you can specify multiple, even if the user doesn't have, like the person who's playing the game doesn't have that setup, which is fun.
Mm-hmm. And this I feel like could be very OP, in my opinion. I've just
yeah, it definitely looks like a build that would be it would have a longer startup time, but could be very powerful over time.
What did they say it was? To be challenging starting build, yeah, at the beginning. This one's I like too. Fern is very cool. Fern is also Finn the human.
Yes, or is a play on Finn. Yes.
Highly survivable. Why is that? Well, probably all these things.
Yeah, the regeneration probably helps, along with the triple jointed. 14 toughness is much lower than I would normally go. But we'll see.
Adventure time, yes. And Dancer Rogue's in chat. I mean, a lot of people are in chat from the mod pack, so nice to see y'all. You did an amazing job. Are we ready to jump in and press the button? I'm wondering if there's a preset character. Maybe, like, honestly, my immediate thought was the monster catcher. Just because it makes it kind of on theme, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, we have a special thing here where we can spawn every pet. I'm very scared. Let's give us a name. Um, Dust. Drop 'em. No, I don't know. I don't know. But we don't want to get in trouble with the lawyers these days at Nintendo and Game Freak are.
Yeah, we don't want Nintendo breaking down the door into the stream for sure.
You never know, right? Okay. I'm remiss to put us in Jopa just because I'm like, we're gonna get in trouble. But I guess each of these will give us maybe trouble if something
I
bad
mean,
happens.
Jopa is probably the one that is least likely to cause problems.
I guess I could. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, cross your fingers, y'all. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping it is a pleasant experience where we see a whole bunch of cute pets. Was it always this long? What's going on?
No, this is a um. Let me double check because I think that might be um. No, this is custom. Um.
From the preset, perhaps?
It is from one of the pets.
Oh.
It is from.
A
I believe
blessed
it.
feline says this is one
Yes,
of mine.
that's what I wanted to double check, but I was pretty confident that it was a blessed feline. Um, do you like me to read it out, or do you want to read it out? Or
I can read it out. You cannot remember when it was that the dreams first began. Were you a hooded traveler of the windswept plain, taking a dream step after dream step towards something half buried in the salt, transfixed by the glint in the distance? Were you the glow crow soaring the dreaming sky, sweeping the world below with your gaze, landing time and time again near the crater? Or were you an ant that has strayed from the scent path, losing yourself past the towers of scumgrass, finding yourself on the earth lip to find yourself in the presence of something much taller and blacker than all of the grass blades you'd seen? It all bleeds together these days. It bleeds and it pools in the crater before you, for the crater you dreamt of is here. Very beautiful.
very good, yes.
Very cud.
But yes, this is part of the Unquiet Needle mod by, as mentioned, Blessed Feline.
It's not supposed to show up before the regular intro text like this.
Yeah, I imagine it probably has to do with how the pet is spawned. It might have to do with how the pet is spawned. We'll see. Oh, never mind. It always does it. Fair enough.
I see. Yeah, this is the thing about, I guess, spawning them all at once too. And there are some pets that we didn't talk about that aren't related to presets.
Yes. Yeah. So as you can see, we have a little bit of a menagerie.
Let's see if I can. Oh. No. Shoot.
Do you have a? Yep. So that is all of them. It might be useful to.
I'm not gonna move. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done anything.
If you use your scroll bar, you can scroll in. So you can.
Oh yeah, let's zoom in on these babies.
See all of the
amazing.
Oh my
god.
Another thing that you might want to change is if you go into the options. So escape options, and then click show advanced options right next to the search bar.
Yep.
And then search for color, and then just search. If you turn off color your character's glyph based on health status, right above accessibility.
All right.
And if we go back, then it will color all of the pets in their
there we go.
original
That's
colors. The default option is to just show
something up?
That's a good question. Oh, somebody asked where's dawn and dusk, and I'm not seeing them, which is a little strange.
Let's make note of that, and we can maybe spawn some individual.
It might be on top of another. They might be on top of another pet. I would suggest turning on show nearby objects. Sort of, it's one of the buttons on the top bar to the right of the hit points. No. That one. Oh, there they are.
Oh, we can also observe the descriptions here.
Yes. You can also right-click on a tile, and then you can look at them. But yes, you might want to move around a bit just so that they all spread out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're all gonna follow me.
Yeah, they're all your pets. If you
there we go. There they are over here.
Yeah. There we go. They've all spread out a bit.
Oh my god! Immediately, this heart right here is the cutest little thing ever. It's like very Undertale to me. That's what it's.
Yes. That is Ping by the Crystal Companion by Papu, or I think.
There we go. We'll start looking at each one. So this is Ping.
Yes.
A sentient crystal that chose to take the shape of a heart after feeling your kindness. Oh. It communicates through gentle chimes and light patterns, taking special delight in creating tiny rainbow refractions when you're nearby. Despite being made of crystal, there's something undeniably warm about its presence. So
and if you press S, you can recall their story, which is sort of like an additional bit of text that generally pets come with or other artifacts.
Maybe we'll let the folks at home load up the mods and read the lore themselves.
Oh, for sure. I just wanted to suggest, to indicate that it is a thing that can be looked at.
Yes, and of course we want to recognize the writing that goes into this kind of thing, because it's that's the thing I think that I've learned over these past 3 mod jams, is that it's not just the actual creating of the tile, it's the writing, which is very in the spirit of Qud, but it's so nice to see the community embrace that side of it as well.
Yes.
It's not just about coding and pixel art and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, the modding is amazing. The writing everybody does, it's truly impressive.
Absolutely. People are noting that Drip will run around off the map. So let's make sure no one's running away. I see Jake the dog is here in the corner. Friendly and very tough. It's him.
It might be
just a regular dog.
Yes.
With 4 legs, 5 eyes, and a sleek blue skin that almost seems to shimmer.
If you go back out, we might want to go to the next zone right south, because all of them will follow us, and there will be fewer things for them to hide in, or at least most of them will follow. Yeah. Oh, yep. That should be all of them.
Whoa.
Now, what is that flashing pet? Oh, that is interesting.
Hello? A merchant she will be yet. Is that supposed to be like that?
I couldn't tell you.
Maybe the mods creator can let us know. Where did Jake the dog go? We were looking. Oh, there he is. You remember you could enter him, transforming to
Yes.
flexible joints. Does that happen in Adventure Time? Does Finn wear Jake at a certain point?
Multiple times is my. I haven't.
It's been so long since I've watched it.
Yes. Okay, that is error. Yeah. It's error that is
changes
changing
tiles every time they move. Oh, okay. So we'll get him moving to see.
Yeah, they're all on top of each other, which makes it more complicated to follow along who is who.
Yeah, and we can maybe like go back and load in individual ones if it's not working out in this form. But oh yeah, there's different ones on top of each other. Okay, the Rust Glider. Let's look at the Rust Glider. It's so cute.
This is very adorable. But yeah, as mentioned, this is by Salvadaddy. Very cute.
Oh, but a piece of its right ear is missing. Aw, so cute. Aggressive. Don't hurt the pets.
Basically, creatures can be either aggressive and sort of attack, like go ahead and attack things that they dislike, or they can be defensive and attack only if like they are first attacked, or like you are attacked or whatever.
But because we're all friends, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Theoretically.
And so there's no like enemies on this zone. It should be fine.
Here we have Ham Besper, our matching companion. A small, intelligent, eyes peer out at the world through a bubble of carbide glass. So it's like a little guy in there. So cute. So cute what you can do with so little. Hamster ball.
Yeah. You can also pet all of these, most of them at least.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a little animation now, which is very cute.
Rolls around excitedly. Aww. Make sure to pet everyone. Pink sparkles with pure joy, of course. You get a pet. Who's this? No, not you.
If you do, let's see, that would be Maxitoni. You can see on the bar, or like on the nearby objects list.
Oh, here we go. A mercurial old tabby readmitted to this world from times before the Eaters of Two Twins. Its phasing fur runs ragged and unwashed. Its longs of days before. And it's sort of like flickering.
That is one of the pets from the Brothers Twins by Kaiser Nike. There's another. I believe there's probably another. It might be the cat that is like farther to your right. I think that's them. The other.
Oh, yes. A wizened old ray, preserved from times before the Eaters of the Twins. 2. In its age, it begins to seek out the warmth of this world and prefers nothing more than time spent on a friend's leg surface. Of course. As all cats do. And you're too far away for a pet, but I'll get you later. Lampolthi I haven't been able to bring up. Keep trying to move. See what's happening. And I do love how the glider does kind of hop there. Okay, now you get a pet.
I believe if you can.
Oh, look, it's changing.
Yes, if you hold Control C, or press Control C rather, you get a whole list of all your companions, which is probably a little helpful.
Yes.
But But yeah, if you click on Lampathy, then you'd be able to interact with them.
Lampathy
This is
was
very cute.
This
One of Mephril's pets.
Yes. That is very cute.
As
It's
part
like a
of
little robot.
Yes, this one was paired up with the Outcast priest.
Right. Its voice projects through a mesh larynx, ceaselessly humming a song just below the audible frequency. It's probably audible to some of our pets, though. Like, God, stop! Stop singing! Stop humming!
A number of
look,
these pets
but
also
never
have.
to touch. Sorry.
A number of pets also include conversations, if you'd like to try talking with them.
Oh. Maybe not Lampathy, but we'll pet him.
Yeah, Lampathy is a little quiet, but
Can we talk to Ping?
I believe so.
Yes. We can request a light display. Amazing. Share feelings. Express concern. I feel supported. Thank you, Ping. Live and drink, glide friend. Hello, belongings. I've noticed you for a bit. Intelligent Nashash treewood. Hundreds of little legs bristle beneath the chest. When it opens a little, a long row of sharp teeth appear. Very cool. I do like the teeth and the hundreds of legs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, no, we don't want to trade. But we do want a pet. Don't bite me. Watering cans seem to have walked over to the water, which is, we'll get them later. But very, very, very appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Colossa.
Yes, this is Colossa of the Jumping Spider Pet mod by Trash Queen.
It's very cute, and I normally don't think spiders are cute, but this one is very cute. Aww.
Yeah.
There they are. Idly weaving. Gabbro. I like the sound of this one.
Yes, this is Gabbro from the. I believe the mod is also just called Gabbro by Calcium Guy.
Here a bowl of magma crawls tenaciously forward, smoke slipping from the seams of its ferrous crystalline skin to dance thinly in the air before dispersing. It is Gabbro, and it will roll on until it has sufficient reason to stop. Let me go up to you. You must be pet. You pet the Gabbro. The Gabbro quakes. Do you talk? Soft gushing. I really want to look at the seahorse thing here. Oh.
That would be Flowers. Yes.
Who is a flying creature.
Yes, that
a student
is
of natural history.
I don't remember whose pet this is from. a little embarrassing. Um,
That's okay. I'm probably reading these out in like a seemingly random order from what you have on your list. So
yes. Okay, it is from the Palladium Dragon mod by Monosophia again, or Monopoly.
very cool. I like this one a lot, actually. This is very, very detailed. Can we pet you? Yes. You also get pets. Does not appreciate the pets, I guess. Tell me about the Palladium Dragon. Is it going to put me on a quest? Oh, it's a new development from what I heard around the Freehold. Something massive. Something worthy of the name Dragon. Massive staring eyes from the woods. Does this lead to a quest? Is this what the situation is if you have the whole...
I don't believe so. I think there's only one mod that has a quest.
It's given a little mission.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can look at Pantaglia. Hello? Did we look at you before? I think we did.
Yes, we have.
But we did not pet, and we did not try to
No.
chat. Hello. Who are you?
As Billy the Goat.
Billy?
From by Eric Ironhand.
So cute. Bah. You get a pet. Less feline. Which one's your pet?
That would be Unquiet Needle. I'm not sure where they can be found. If they're following you or if they were left behind.
Control C. They might have been left behind. Are they an object that can move? Because we may have left it in the other screen.
I don't know if they can move, but they are an object.
They're saying they're back in Jopa somewhere. Where do they go, though? Is this it over here?
There we go. Yeah.
Am I supposed to go up to it, I think? I guess?
Yes.
Okay. We're coming. Oh! Don't mind us. Okay. So I guess I have to open it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's an actual weapon.
Yes.
Oh.
But yeah, you can also chat with it.
Oh. Hello. Low melodic buzzing creeps across the back of your skull like a centipede hand wrought from static. Something eyeless is watching you. Enunciating a syllable as though it wished to compensate for its lack of its own mouth. Another hand, you mean? Another set of little flesh-wrapped metacarpals curling around the haft? If thine desire is mine desire, then by all means wield me. Though be warned, mine desire is one of ceaseless bloodshed, and the paths of all wielders before ye have ended in death. Who is this? Hello? Hey, wrong number. A needle, my true day migration for me, would pop your skull like a musa fruit if I were to speak it. Or I assume it would pop like a musa fruit. I have never actually seen one. They pop like skulls, do they not? Yes, and they pop quite stupendly. I'm just imagining Ash Ketchum like becoming I mean, Dust, drop him. I am a needle sharpened by a thing to pierce the brains of all that stand against me. In addition to this, I am the sovereign of this world, appointed to my most exalted position by His Eminence himself. And this has made me wise in the ways of botany, among other subjects. It's hard to know how to bow while holding to one whom to is bowing.
But yes, there is a lot of writing in this one, and there's also a quest if people are interested in exploring more. I don't know if we have the time to, delve through all of that. But
I see. Yes. No, this is always the challenge where we ask y'all to, when we get the mod pack, to begin. I guess this is why it starts with the text.
Yes.
When you load in.
Yes, because you saw the crater. And
I tend to stab folks that come for me on principle. Okay, so we got our quest, which we highly recommend. Sure. Oh, you are being watched. So when you equip it, you get this text.
Yes. Basically, it ups your glimmer, which is an in-game, like a base game thing, and if you get enough glimmer, this happens. It's very fun.
Oh, I see. Okay. Very spooky. And now the crater. Oh, I got achievements. Can I attack the small crater and the thing will happen? Is that possibility? Do you really want to attack the small crater? Uh-oh. I don't know now.
I think it'll be fine if you attack it. I don't know if it will do the thing. Oh. And I believe your pets might also start attacking it.
Oh dear. I was told to stab something. I guess we could go south and I guess it's fine.
You could stab a water vine farmer. Or a fish.
Maybe the fish is better.
Quite a lot of damage.
I think the knife was supposed to attack it more.
Yes, there's a chance that when you hit something, it will shout.
Oh boy.
But yes, now all your pets are attacking the other wildlife because you upset them because you attacked the fish.
Oh, Well, now it might be tricky. I guess we could get the farmer. Uh-oh, no, the farmer's running away. That'll be another challenge for the people who want to try it out for themselves. Let's continue. Yes. We've got this little guy to the top of us, Avery.
Yes, that is part of the Favor of the Aji mod by Gearlink. If I recall correctly, it is a play off of one of the items you can get, which is like the horn of the Aji, which you can like blow into and make gases for one of the Truekin resets.
Very neat. You get a pet. Can we talk to you? Can we... We can. The weight of this world, light as pumice. How are you finding Qud? There are so many children stacked on top of one another. That is so true.
Yes.
So much more true than you probably realize. So wise. Let me tell you something about friends stacking on top of each other. I didn't see this before. The Mast of the Sunderge.
Yes, this is this is Soul's mod. Is a sentient mast, which is very fun.
I'm imagining it's like hopping, sort of like in Howl's Moving Castle, the scarecrow. Something like that, only much more terrifying, I think. Although it is friendly, but it is flying.
I really liked the recall story for this one. If you just want to, like, tease it, just a bit of text.
The robed figure shifted in her seat, her demeanor betraying little sign of disquiet. When you're a smuggler, the most important question at all times is which way is down? When down is nowhere, when you're swimming in the great vast, you're happy as a comet. The wind at your back, the crew and cargo safe. There are no authorities here, not even the coven, who can take that from you. And there's 4 pages of this, so I highly recommend you read it.
There's
you
also some
pet,
conversation.
You can't pet it. What?
Tragic.
Hi, I'm Dust Dropham. Who are you? Oh, just a silent scream of the space between the stars, but death does not coil around it,
If you want motivation, if people want motivation to want to be inspired to check out the source for this one, all of the conversation node IDs are shit puns, which is very fun.
No pets, sorry, they're too huge and uninterested in being pet. That's fair. We could also rename it, which is that a thing we could do with the other ones?
I believe so. I think if you you can turn it off, but it there's a bug in the game right now where it will show that even if it doesn't actually work. But yes, you can normally rename your companions.
Not that I want to rename your names, but I thought that prompt came up before. The Arctic fox we have not seen or talked to or pet yet.
We have not.
So cute! I really love this one.
Yes, the tile for this one is very cute.
Aw, it's little beady little eyes. Very cute. We didn't actually look at Dawn and Dusk yet. We sort of like...
No, yes, let's do that.
The paradigm for arranging felines has shifted. Why settle for merely one cat in merely one location when multiple may occupy the same space? This is a very peculiar arrangement. A pet hopes to answer those needs, or at least it could be used as a reason not to continue to ask the question. Above, the radiant glistening dawn is pleasant and ever twinkling. The long-suffering dusk below seems quite peeved by the burden placed on top of his shoulders.
But yes, try speaking with them. And then I would suggest trying getting the telepathy mutation and trying to speak with them again. So if you go out, go back, and then Control W, and then mutation, colon, and then telepathy with a capital T. Sorry.
That's okay. There we go.
And then try speaking with them again.
Do I have to use the ability first?
No.
I just do it.
Yeah, just try chatting with them.
Oh, there we go. So we can converse with Dawn or Dusk telepathically.
Yes.
Any thoughts you'd like to share lately? Given my relative position, Dusk often decides where we end up. We've learned to come to terms with it, or at least I have. If you'd like us somewhere specific, allow me to pass along to Dusk on your behalf. Much to think about, Dawn. What about Dusk? What's going on with you? There's no response. Hmm. Hmm. Dust drop them. I'll
But
convince
yes, I
Dust to
think this
stand
is.
down.
But yes, I think this is a pretty clever idea. It's
Yeah, this
requiring
is
telepathy.
really, really smart. At least you have each other. Very cute. Okay, we've talked to all these. Oh, we are missing the crocodile, the stubble. When matters of the nature of something come into play, an off-cited phrase is never judge a book by its cover. A juvenile tart beer. Behold the guileless eyes, the little half-moon claws, the tiny oval scales, and the mouth open in stupefied glee, totally unaware of the potency of the acid which drips from its mouth to sizzle and foam upon contact with the ground. Don't be fooled by its appearance. Within this adorable bundle lurks the potential for vast destruction, or perhaps the potential to form a bond with someone worthy. I feel sorry for Stubble. He's got a little bit of a little problem. Acid dripping around everywhere it goes. Can I talk?
Yes.
Nope, Stubble's distracted by something. Is it safe to pet? Stubble pants. Poor Stubble. Aw. I want to get you watering can, but you keep walking over to water. But there is this luminary at dawn that looks very cool. Mushroomy type fungus. Yes, fungus and
Yes.
chrome.
Yes. This is Luminary at Dawn by Vayuka.
Very, very cool. The star beacon is at the center of this union, casting morning light upon the world around it. Oh, gloriously silent. We're gonna get you. Come back. There you are. Okay, we got drip. And then this was the vine pet. The
Yes.
vine.
Yes, from In Search of a Friend by Hazari.
I pondered adding a note that you can get Luminary's weapon and recall story if it dies, but decided to keep it a surprise. I guess it's no longer a surprise. And I don't think it would die in this scenario anyway, so I don't think we'd be able to show that off. But definitely something the folks at home can take a look at. The haphazard arrangement of circuitry and servos adorn a rusty, dented watering can. So it's not just a watering can; it's like a cyborg watering can. Bringing water to all she finds. So it's like watering things.
Mhm.
Drip drips water. No, come back. I want to talk to you. Can I talk? No. That's fine. She's busy. There's just a giant H. Error, God damn it. What are you doing?
Another chance to look at him.
Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done that. Go back.
Oh, no. Error is underneath. Yeah.
Whoop. Description for error not found. Oh. Errors loudly. Glitch and drink and blink. You pet error. Error pets you back. Oh! um, is that all of them? Did we see all the pets? Are we missing any of them? Let me
Who
quick control
is
C.
left?
Arctic Fox, yes. Avery, yep. Billy, flower, yes. I think that is all of them that have appeared on the screen.
I think that is all of them.
Are there any that did not load in?
I don't think so. I think that's all of them.
That's amazing. I love all of these. These are amazing, amazing. I can't even say I can't even pick a favorite. Like they're just all so cool and unique, and um, there's definitely more we didn't dive into. There's the quest. There's the all the additional narrative elements to the pets that
Yes.
we didn't have a chance to dive into. But this is why we'll leave it up to you to see for yourselves. We don't want to spoil
Mhm.
everything.
Yes, we would definitely encourage y'all to play around with these pets yourself and enjoy everybody's hard work because it is quite a bit to do in 72 hours.
Yeah, no, and that's the other thing is it wasn't like this was like a long period of time to get this all done, and y'all really turned out, and so many people participated. Um, Someone wants to know how updating would work on these. We talked a bit about this before, but who wants to?
Um, yes, if you update the mod once the pack is out, either it will be like the source code will be on GitHub if you can make a pull request yourself. Otherwise, up until a little bit after 1.0 comes out, feel free to contact me via, the modding channel and the Discord or Caves of Qud channel, and I can um, update the pack with your mod updates for you.
Very
Um,
cool.
Somebody else asked, Dancer Rogue asked about if the select every pet button will be included, and yes, it will. It will be included in the pack, so you can have a chaotic time like we are. Um,
I highly recommend it. I mean, we didn't really even venture anywhere like crazy.
I mean, we
Which is
could,
we
we could, we
could
could just sort of end off on just
on
sort
an
of running around,
adventure.
obliterating things.
Yep, there they
Oh,
go.
there's a track to the southwest. I think you need to zoom out to see it. Try pressing Alt, like holding Alt. That'll show you if there's any
It might have
hostile.
died already.
It might have died already.
I think something died. Come on, Snapjaws. I want a bunch of
Yeah,
them.
let's see if we can
The
find
game is
a
being very
snapshot
nice
artist.
today. Or that, or things are just dying too fast. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh, this'll be fun.
let's go, my pets. Oh!
Oh
No!
no!
No, they're getting sucked in. Oh my lord. Oh! No! They're all getting sucked in.
I think they're all getting transformed and then sucked into.
Oh yeah, I got transformed. I'm this thing over here. I think. Yep.
Yes, you've been transformed into a Snapjaw.
Oh my. Just some like parting words, a little bit of housekeeping. Caves of Qud 1.0 is coming out December 5th. It's going to be very exciting. We're preparing uh, every day furiously and fast, and the end game is going to be very exciting. We're also working on some special community activities for the first week of launch with some challenges. So y'all are already experienced CUD players who might want to take part in that, which we will share. Oh my goodness, I'm trapped. We will share more information on. There's going to be prizes involved. Just between us and in the Twitch chat, there's some special merch we're working on, Qud merch that is super
Ooh.
badass and cool. And so we're not exactly sure if it's going to be ready for launch, but at the very least, there should be pre-orders available. But like part of the prize will hopefully be us giving away some of that merch, which would be really cool. Um, no promises, of course. It's all still in the process, but maybe relevant to you if you're a streamer, a content creator, or someone who wants to record a run, um, and can beat the game really fast and cool in different ways. Then you may be interested. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be fantastic from here till launch. We only have less than a month left. Like we
That's
said,
totally wild.
oh, it's really incredible. It's really hard to believe, to be honest. Um, we're gonna have the mod pack available in a few days, probably. I would assume.
I can probably get it done tonight. We'll see. Um, but by next week, it will be out.
Yeah, no rush there. We take your time, but we'll post about it in both Discords. Kitfox and Caves of Qud will be there. Download the mod pack, play it for yourself, check out all these cool creations.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can also, like, if you want, you can, check out all of the submissions individually. I can link that.
Oh yes, if you
If
wouldn't
you,
mind.
if you want to check out all of the entries, that's the link to them. Um, a number of them are already on the workshop. I will be making a collection for those, so that you can add all of them individually if you don't want the pack. And yeah, thank you everybody who put so much effort into making all these very cool mods.
Yeah,
I'm
this
very
was
glad
really
that
fun.
everybody had fun doing it. It seems.
Amazing. And yeah, we'll post the VOD for those of you who want to watch this again. I'm sure there's going to be another mod jam in the future if you missed out on this one and you want to participate in the next one. Sometime after 1.0, of course.
Yes, yes. It will be a bit, I imagine, but it will probably be a scripting one.
Oh.
Like the vignettes one that we did in the spring.
Yeah, that one was really cool too.
Mm.
All right. And with that, we'll sign off here. But thanks everyone for watching along and participating. Again, this is so much fun, and we'll see you soon.
Yes.